Let the people get into the building. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Let the people get into the building. Equal B, what's up, sis? First in the building. Make sure you hit that like button. Spoke to Yik Yuck last night. Wasn't even planning on doing it. I was like, you know what? Let me go up there and talk to Yik Yuck. I told him that he owed Wax Dog an apology too. I told him he need to take that shit down. Damn, they come on in the building. Y'all piling up in the building. Bright Streets, Shadow. What's up? Paul, come on in the room. Yo, I told y'all I'm the GOAT. That nigga filed an insurance claim. Told you I'm the GOAT. Hold on, I gotta put it on. Should I put the black one or the white one? Or the pink one? Which one? What pinky shirt? The black one or the pink one? We're gonna pink Air Force or black Air Force today. And Bullis Gotti, if you see this, pull up. Tammy J, what's up? Yep, right on time. Right on time. You ready to get this party started? This nigga, I told you I'm the GOAT at calling this shit. Shit, knock my lamp over. Touching shit. I told you I'm the GOAT. I can't find the black one, so we putting the pink one on today. Yep, froze. Let's get it. Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. I've already said my name, jackass. You think you doxing me, but I've already said my name before, dumbass. If you want to try to come find me, come do that. I've already given my real name. If you want to come find me, do that. But I don't think that's a good idea. I'm gonna just tell you that now. I don't think that's a good idea, buddy. You come up with this motherfucker. I don't think that's a good idea, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say. Peep the warning. Put that down. I don't think that's a good idea, buddy. Yeah, I really don't. But I've already said my real name in previous lives, so you're not doxing me, buddy. Here at Pinkies, we can't get jiggy with this shit. You think it's sweet. You thought you was fucking with a sweet nigga, didn't you? I don't think you want to do that, buddy. I'm just letting you know that now. I don't play with handguns. I shoot big shit. You come to this area. He said you going flat? Yup. Yup. Yeah. Since you want to play games, all right. Fuck that nigga. He think he doxing me though. I'll smack the shit out of you and your boss. Like I told this goofy nigga last time. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your boss. Tell your boss to come holler at me. Other than that, both of y'all niggas, bitch ass niggas. Tell your baby daddy come holler at me. Stop sending this bitch. Tell that nigga stop sending this bitch over here to fight his battles. That nigga stop sending his bitches over here to fight his battles. It ain't gonna work. Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in, family. We're gonna give it like one more minute or so. David Beckham. Tell your baby daddy to stop sending this bitch over here to fight his battles. But didn't I tell y'all I was the GOAT in this shit? This nigga trying to come up off insurance fraud. Y'all ain't block him in the chat, did y'all? Don't block him. I don't y'all let him stay. Don't block him. Let his bitch ass stay. There's more entertainment for me. Bro, you went out your way. You've had to go out your way to go find that. This nigga went out his way to find my real name like it wasn't already said. You butthurt. Oh, David, it's okay. You butthurt. No, I'm not looking from the outside in. He showed us his whole fucking life. What is it? You're looking from the outside in, but ask yourself, if you don't like someone or their teaching, why do you study every video that they make? Make a point out the wrong either. But bro, he allowed to disrespect. I'm gonna say the same thing I keep saying to all you goofy motherfuckers. I'm explaining this one more time, cause you niggas never got nothing to say to him. It's always us that's saying the wrong. He allowed to talk shit about the black community, shit on the black community, steal money from us, scam from us, talk about our women, beat up our women. But we're not allowed to say nothing back. Shut your dumb ass up. Like I said, David Beckham, tell your baby daddy, stop sending his bitches over here to fight his battles. Period. Period. All right, let's get. Oh wait, let me adjust my stuff. This nigga keeps sending his bitches over here to fight his battle. You in love with that nigga if you willing to travel to a whole nother state and risk never leaving that state for a nigga that you don't know. I don't know. Let's get.
Wait a minute.
You willing to travel to a whole nother state and risk never leaving that state for a nigga that you don't even know?
Nigga, you gay.
Hey, you say, hey, look. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as you come in. Got you, Shadow. This nigga over here caping. You know what?
Shut up, pussy. Shut your punk ass up.
Oh, yeah, we got a health tip for this nigga, too. Let's not forget about our health tip. We got a health tip for David Beckham. We got a good, nice health tip for you. Shout out to brother NK.
If you have cold sores on your mouth from kissing someone else who has cold sores on their mouth, because I know a lot of simps do that, you can get these black nuts and rub them on your mouth. So that was my health tip for today. Rub these black nuts all over your mouth if you got cold sores. Peace, peace, family.
Take these black nuts and rub them all over your mouth. Peace, peace, family. Let's get this rolled on the show. What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You are now tuned in to Ma'at TV. Most of y'all already know the routine, but if you don't, remember to hit that like button as you come in. But most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel, this is your first time stopping by, rocking with your boy, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, but do yourself a favor and hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. All right, family, the moment has arrived. Special rest in peace to the wisest man I ever knew, my good brother Quan Lewis. I know you watching over me, King. You'll never be forgotten and you'll always be missed. Peace in paradise. Quan Lewis. Special rest in peace to my little cousin, Grant Brown. You'll always be missed and you'll never, ever be forgotten, bro. I love you and I miss you. Peace in paradise. Yo, I must be ringing bells. I must be ringing bells, family. If Pharaoh keeps singing, Sugarfoot keeps sending his baby mamas over here to fight his battles, I must be really getting under his skin now. What's up, family? I hope everybody weekend is going okay. I hope all your loved ones are in good health. I hope you are in good health. I hope all is peaceful, except for that bitch ass nigga David Beckham. And you from Philly too, acting like this? You can't be from Philly. You can't be from Philly. This nigga can't be. You embarrassing Philly, bro. You embarrassing us. We not claiming you acting like that, trying to fight another nigga battles that you don't even know. Whoa. We don't do that in Philly. Especially a nigga that you don't even, that's not your family. You don't know this nigga. He ain't never did shit for you. We don't do that in Philly. I don't know what part of North Philly he from. But we got a crazy show. All I want to say is I'm the GOAT. I called this shit. I told you it was coming. That nigga trying to commit insurance fraud. Sugarfoot says he filed insurance policies and all that other shit. We're gonna watch that video. Ask yourself, why does he watch hours of him every day, study, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I don't watch the video until I go live, jackass. I only see the title and then do my reaction during the live. People send me stuff. You can ask anybody. If you go to my previous videos in the beginning, you will see that I would say it all the time. I never go looking for it. I just find it. Or people will send it to me. Jackass. I never study anything. None of his videos. In the beginning, yes, I did my research. I always do you should, as somebody who does blogging, you should do a little research before you get your facts straight before you say something. Jackass. Listen to how you sound. You're embarrassing Philly, bro. Shut up. Just pipe down. You're embarrassing us. You're really embarrassing us. But we're going to first play this video of Antonio Brown getting kicked, the dude trying to kick him out of his own goddamn stadium. But racism don't exist though. Let them tell it. Nigga try to kick him. How the fuck you get a job and not pay attention to who the fuck your boss is? You don't respect us that much that you'll take a job from us, but you won't acknowledge that I'm your boss? God damn. That's crazy. We got Sugarfoot talking about his insurance policy. And last night, I went on Mac Mean channel and I talked to Yik. I told him I wasn't gonna call him that no more. I'm a man of my word, and I'm gonna stick by it. I talked to Bullets Gotti, and we had a little conversation. I questioned him, asked some questions that I wanted to know about Hassan. He confirmed some things, and I told him, you know, I ain't gonna make no. Now that he came to his senses, and he ain't fucking with that goofy nigga, and you know he kind of trying to do different. I ain't gonna make no more videos making fun of him. And I told him he should take that video down. Him making fun of Wax Dog, homie dying, and he owes Wax Dog an apology. Yeah, me and Mac Mean definitely told him that. We're gonna go over that too. Yeah, man, he answered his own question. Yes, I do work. Yes, I do have a job. Yeah, man, you asking too many questions, bro. You really trying to find me. You went and found my name. You really trying to find me. You really trying to find me. I just came across you. But I don't give a fuck, nigga. If I wanted to hide myself, do you think I would have kept my personal page up? Think, nigga. I was prepared for this shit a long time ago. But we're gonna get into this first clip of Antonio Brown, because you know we gotta bounce out the energy, even though Beckham bringing that dumb energy in. He fucking up the whole vibe. Embarrassing Philly. You throwing me off, bro, because you embarrassing Philly. All right, let's get into this first video of Antonio Brown so we can get into this Sugarfoot.
The team's dad. This is a wild story.
Okay, want to say fair use, educational purposes. This nigga, Antonio Brown owns one of those arena teams. And he was giving out, I think he was giving out something to the kids and shaking the kids' hand, you know, doing his little walkthrough for the games, you know, saying hi to the fans, as an owner should. As an owner should. Bro. See, now you're drawing. Now you're trying to get me to show a side. You're trying to pull a side out of me that you really don't want to see. So please don't mention my kids no more. That's all I'm want to ask you one time. Don't mention my kids no more. One time. That's your warning. Okay, back to the video. But yeah, he doing his walkthrough. And sorry y'all, that shit threw me off. He doing his walkthrough and security tried to kick him out the stadium. And he like, I'm not going nowhere. The cameraman tried to tell him, yo, you own it. Yo, he's the owner. Yeah. The cameraman only told him once, though. He like, yeah, I'm going to keep recording this dumbass. This shit is hilarious. Right. Fuck boy.
No matter how one feels about Antonio Brown, the reviews are mixed. Recently, Brown bought the team his dad used to suit up for, the Albany Empire, in early March.
Wow. So his dad used to play for the team. And he went and bought it. That's what's up.
of 2023. Here, he is seen shaking hands with fans, taking pictures, and signing autographs. The person videoing AB captures security confronting members of his staff. When those patrolling are told Brown owns the team, they utter, "No, he doesn't." They choose to.
Wow, the cameraman told him he owned the team. He said, "No, he don't." Nigga, you don't know who your boss is? You didn't acknowledge him that much that you didn't even, oh, wow. You see a nigga walking around in one of them, you see somebody walking around in moon boots and an expensive designer suit. Obviously, this nigga is supposed to be there. He's walking around the field. He got on moon boots, them expensive moon boots, and fucking one of them weird, expensive suits. Come on, bro.
To confront him. You got to get the field right now, security tells him. Brown replies, "We're not going nowhere. And you better get some bigger muscle," as in more security. They continue following him around the playing surface when Brown yells back, "Make me then. Make me then." Lastly, Brown tells security, "This is my field. I'm the owner." Security doubts it. "Nah, I don't think so," he says in a condescending tone. "Get off the field," he demands a few more times. There's a lot to this story from multiple sources who have voiced their displeasure in how this went down. And
you see somebody walk around the field wearing that. You see somebody walk around the field wearing that. He either a player or he's supposed to be. He looked like either he's supposed to be playing or he own the shit. He obviously ain't a fan. But you know why they didn't like him walking around the field. We all know why they ain't like him walking around the field.
the way many involved conducted themselves.
But the cameraman told you, yo, he owned the motherfucking joint. Shouldn't that make you go, okay, let at least look the shit up? Are you coming up or?
Yeah, I thought I hit the button and I didn't. Yo, bro, I only came up here because I looked up at the screen and I was like, what are those? And what
that's what I said. You see some nigga walking around with expensive moon boots on.
I didn't even know they sold them Mario Kart red boots in black.
You ain't see the goddamn Astro Boy boots?
Version of Uggs, my nigga.
You ain't see the Astro Boy boots?
Can you make it bigger? Them look like some.
All right, it's the bigger I can get. Hold on, let me see.
Man, them look like some styrofoam Nerf ball Uggs.
There we go.
Them nigga got some steel toe Uggs.
That nigga, don't let that nigga kick you in your nuts.
No, the suit wouldn't be so bad if it didn't have them shoes. What is that? Imagine getting jumped and that nigga got them Jones and say, "Let me get a couple kicks." Oh! Let me get a couple kicks in. Them big motherfuckers, they gonna find you. Look, it's still on the front. Every time you run, it's gonna be like tap, 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 tap. You ain't never gonna be able to hide.
Click clack. He got on them click clack 11s. Angelica
I wasn't even planning on coming up here. I'm trying to fix my mama's laptop, so I'm back and forth. Vibes live, you live. Nico had I'm trying to fix my mama's laptop. You know, and then I look up and I'm like, hold on. The fuck?
Otherwise, you see somebody walking around in some expensive
somebody
space
went
boots.
To the Fashion Institute and said, you know what you guys' inspiration is for this year? Video games. Video games.
That's what I'm saying. You
pick a video game. Why wouldn't you pick some hard shit?
I don't know.
You gonna pick Mario Kart. But let me go back down so I can finish doing what I'm doing.
All right. You see a nigga walking around looking like he from outer space. He either a player or something. He's supposed to be there.
It was an ugly scene, though Albany capped off their opener with a...
so, he did invest some of his money. He ain't just, fuck up his money. I thought it was going to be over for him.
70-33 thumping win over the Orlando Predators. Just to reiterate, security denied multiple times Brown did indeed own the team. This is the key point of contention. Was Brown...
I know they left
or did
fired
he...
and
Brown
embarrassed.
would tweet above the video. Still, I maintained a level of professionalism, positivity, while dealing with the security today. First game as an owner. To Brown's.
Yeah, as an owner, he could have showed his ass. He could have acted a fool if he wanted to. He could have acted like a nigga. He could have, and this Antonio Brown, this nigga act like a nigga when he not supposed to act like a nigga. But when he's supposed to act like a nigga, he act like a gentleman. Just get the fuck, y'all. These niggas is crazy. Y'all ain't seen like Antonio Brown on the field. This nigga took his jersey off and walked off the field in the middle of a game. He did come back and win the Super Bowl, but still. Nigga took his jersey off, and the next season took his jersey off in the middle of the motherfucking game. They was trying to cheat him out his paper, but still, he could have acted. He could have acted like a nigga. He could have acted it out, and you couldn't have really questioned it because that's his fucking field. That's his field. He can act any way he wants.
Credit, he invited a local Pop Warner football team to take in the action from field level. The Twitter account 2buttonsdeep tweeted the video along with the hashtag for the kids. As for AB, TMZ Sports spoke with stadium personnel who said the former NFL wideout was in the wrong. While it may seem all this went down during the pregame festivities,
They said he was in the wrong?
It was during halftime of Albany's fixture. Bob Belber, the general manager of MVP Arena, where the Empire played their home games, spoke with TMZ and said Brown leaving the field was for safety reasons, adding the team was getting set to lower their championship banner, which could be dangerous if someone were to get clipped by it. The outlet also reported AB was trying to get kids onto the field, which was posing another safety risk. I think we'll...
Oh, that's some bullshit. I don't give a fuck what he was trying to do. It's his field. He's paying everybody in the building. I don't give a fuck if I'm trying to. The fucking roof is caving in, and I'm trying to bring people on the field. I own this shit. He can do whatever he want. That ain't white privilege. Telling a nigga he can't do what he want in his motherfucking establishment. What are we talking about here? This is mind-blowing. Oh, it was safety issues. Even if it was, it's his motherfucking fit. What? You can't because you shit. If I'm paying everybody in the building, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want, sis. You tripping. I'm paying everybody in this motherfucker. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want, health issues or not. It's the fact that they're trying to tell him what he can and cannot do. If he was a white guy, I don't think they would be trying to tell him what he can and cannot do.
What I mean by that, because it's a little bit too much to type.
I know what you mean.
No. Okay, so they lowering the flag, right?
Yeah.
So there's some kind of bar system in place. When you get a property in the city, part of it is that you have to follow the rules, the inspection codes, this, that, or the other. And when you do certain stuff for insurance reasons, for your policy not to be canceled, you can't have kids on a field while you're that's like, you know how you see people trying to put stuff in through windows on high buildings?
Yeah,
like on the movies and something. One of the ropes fail or whatever, and it fall down. Well, Same scenario, but if this flag fell down, then it would have hit the children. Safety code would have been violated. He wouldn't have had no insurance to cover his ass, and they'd have sued him for everything, including the socks and drawers.
Okay.
That's why it's set up like if you own a business within that count, you have to. That's why they have fire inspectors, building inspectors, code enforcers. So certain stuff, and then they got it on film. So if you doing this on national television, and the fire inspector just happens to be watching, and he see these children on this field while they lowering the flag.
But they saying that now because of what they did. Because nobody said that when he said I'm the owner. Nobody said anything about any fire codes or any flags coming down.
I mean,
they told him,
about it.
You don't own the team, get off the field.
Owner or not, you doing a serious, you are performing your job, right? and somebody and the owner just walks up and wants to take these kids on the field while you're performing this job. You know, and then damn well when it come down to
but
it,
you're not going to tell him why you're doing it to save your job. You're just going to tell him, no, you don't own it, and get off the field.
For all you know, it's
if this was a white guy, this wouldn't have happened, sis.
If it's some people that
or it
don't
would at least
look
been
at the
explained.
picture, they have a picture on the wall at every office for this purpose. But unfortunately, in 2023, some people don't look at those pictures on the wall. You know who in the picture on the wall?
Yeah.
The people that own the shit. Because when you get the job, that you supposed to look at that shit, memorize it, whatever. Most people don't do that shit no more. So for all we know, he didn't even know who he was, or he might not have been the first one on the field. The kids could have came running out there, and he was hurting the kids.
No, it's just him. The kids, you see him walking along the line, shaking the kids' hands.
But I'm just saying, I ain't saying that they did it the right way. I'm saying you can't.
I understand what you're saying about the health code.
It's called OSHA.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, OSHA, that's what it is. I ain't want to.
So, and for all you know, whoever was running that could have been somebody they hired to come in and do that. They don't necessarily. Everybody doesn't necessarily work for the field. They have independent contracting for that.
But sis, if it was a white guy, they would have still did it differently. It wouldn't have went down like that.
I ain't speaking on that part. I'm not speaking on that part. I'm just talking about the logistics of it because you said it's not. But it doesn't matter who the owner is. They're not supposed to do that. If you wanted to bring them out to the field, they would have either waited till after the flag. They should have either waited till after the flag was lowered or before they started lowering it. That's all I'm saying.
But where was this flag lowering stuff at, though? This is what I'm saying, though. Where's the flag being lowered?
On the field, right?
Look, where's the flag being lowered? There's no flags being lowered. None of that.
None of that is going on. Okay, I'm just telling you. If they say
that's what I'm saying. They're using that as an excuse now.
For the report.
Look, there's no. You can see the whole joint. There's no flags being lowered, and they should have. They should have at least said that.
You see that yellow thing over his head?
Yeah, that's the goalpost.
That's the goalpost.
Yeah.
Do they leave that up or do they take that down?
I don't know. I don't watch arena football. To be honest,
that's what I'm saying. We don't know what exactly they say something was being taken down. We don't know what. But look at that picture right there. What happened if that fall?
But why would you have people under there then? They have.
I'm saying if you in the process
when they score a touchdown, they run up to that arena football. They don't
in the process of breakdown,
thing in between the sidelines.
If you're in the process of breakdown, stuff ain't as solid as it is because you're taking it apart.
No, they're setting. I think this is before the game.
If they either setting up or they taking down, that's all I'm saying. If that's the case, they wouldn't want nobody on the field, just like Polite in that construction site with no damn helmet on. Shit happens that ain't supposed to.
If the arena.
Okay, because I don't even know what kind of arena that is.
For the players to get the ball off the field.
Basically,
yeah, that's what I was ready to say. Doesn't it have like a net right there or something like that?
I'm just using that as an example. But
I know what you're talking about.
About the OSHA law. Yeah. So it all depends. We don't know. I'm going back down because I gotta fix my mama laptop, y'all. This shit ain't going right.
All right, let's watch the last couple seconds so we can get into this sugarfoot
report. Per quarter, there has been zero change with Brown and he.
David, I know you're still watching.
47.5% of the team.
I know you waiting.
Steve Von Schiller remains a minority owner, controlling 5%. Furthermore, there's another dispute, and that has to do with workers' compensation payments. Brown has put himself ahead of Quarta and Von Schiller, saying he ponied up $1.5 million. Quarta rebutted this notion, claiming the team paid nearly $750,000. It has been a rocky start, to say the least. Knowing Brown's history of making payments or lack thereof in many instances, it, at least from that pattern, is remaining clearly difficult for some to side with Antonio Brown. However, what is most important is that much of this was cleared up by the general manager.
I still think that's crazy. In my opinion, I don't think that would have happened to a white guy. Period. And nobody was saying anything about that. That's just my opinion. I understand what she's saying about the codes and stuff, though. But I think that came into play afterwards. after they fucked up. Oh, we got health codes. Oh, okay, you got me. You got me. You got me. All right, so let's get into what everybody came here to see. I filed. Oh wait, there we go. I filed in. He what? Oh my God! I just realized he put I filed and like y'all know that the sign for and. I filed and insurance claim and everything will be handled properly, family. I'm gonna let that marinate. Hold on, wait. I ain't even put it up yet. I'm sitting back like I put it up. I thought I put it up. Hold on. Let me put this. Let me show y'all what the hell I'm talking about. Look at this shit here. I filed and insurance. What the fuck? And I filed and hey, David, tell your baby dad he need to go back to school. A polymath wouldn't do this. Let your baby daddy know a polymath wouldn't spell. It wouldn't have grammar like this, spelling grammar like this. I filed and insurance claim and. I'm sorry, I'm just saying. I've never known any polymaths, because the only polymaths we know are like Neil deGrasse Tyson, who was some famous ones we know? Stephen Hawkins, Albert Einstein, George Washington Carver, people like that. I ain't never seen them spell like that. I ain't never heard of them not being able to having proper spelling grammar. It's the second time in a row, too. Trip C's caught it the other day. It's the second time in a row. Make sure y'all hit that like button as you come in. Well, y'all still talking about that damn arena football? All right, so let's get into this.
Family, welcome to another powerful live stream. And with that being said, I'm getting ready to come back and do the daily news.
Let me stop you right there, because once you said what, when with that being said, we know you lying. Right from there, we still going to hear him out, but we know you up to something. Once you get into the boom, whatchamacallit. With that being said, long story short, in the arm thing, he that nigga lying. You just gotta figure out what he's lying about. That nigga lying about something.
And before I do the daily news, I just wanted to give y'all an update. I filed my.
He started off with two things. Shh. With that being said, shh. There we go.
I'm getting ready to come back and do the daily news.
Watch.
Peace, family, welcome. Peace, family, welcome to another powerful.
I say that to say this. Yeah, that too.
And with that being said, I'm getting ready to come back and do the daily news. And before I do the daily news, I just want to.
Why is this important?
I filed my insurance claim. Everything will be handled properly, the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying, officer?
Wait. I just now caught this. If you did the investigation, right? You did the investigation. You got all the evidence. You claim you got the fingerprints. You know who the man is. Why would you need to file an insurance claim? Why would you need to file an insurance claim? You did the investigation, right? You know who he is. You're a military level general. Why would you need to file an insurance claim?
You better be careful, little buddy.
Pinocchio.
Pulled up, deputy pulled up as expected. And you know what I'm saying? If it be handled smoothly, I gave him everything I could give him. And same thing I said about the first one that pulled up is the same thing I'm gonna say about this one that pulled up. Fine officer, I ain't got shit bad to say about him. Great communication skills. You know, no homo. I have to say, like I said, this is my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what did he say no homo about? My bad. I was reading the comment. Sorry.
It's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Officer pulled up, deputy pulled up as expected. And you know what I'm saying? If it be handled smoothly, I gave him everything I could give him. And same thing I said about the first one that pulled up is the same thing I'm gonna say about this one that pulled up. Fine officer, I ain't got shit bad to say about him. Great
fine officer.
Communication.
That's why he said that.
You know, no homo.
That's why he said
like
that.
I said, this is my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is my personal opinion. Ain't nobody got to agree with me, but I'm not never looking at no other man for sexual purposes at all. But
why did you feel the need to explain that? Unless you was really looking at it for sexual purposes. Does anybody else know why he felt the need to explain that? What other reason did he need to explain that? Unless you really was looking at him like that, because I didn't get that out of what you were saying. Did anybody else take that from what he was saying? That he was looking at the man like that? I didn't. So why did you need to explain that? I'm just asked. That was just weird. I would ask him that, even if I wasn't me. I'd have been like, wait, back that up. Why, where'd that come from? I would have cut him off right there. Like, hold on. Where'd that come from? Why'd you say that? Why'd you feel the need to say that? I don't get that. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Mr. Switchy, what's up? That was weird. Yeah, right. I gotta give it to him. Right. That was weird.
You better be careful, little buddy.
Bad to say about him. Great communication skills. You know, no homo. I have to say, like I said, this is my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is my personal opinion. Ain't nobody got to agree with me, but I'm not never looking at no other man for sexual purposes at all. But
what was his need to say that?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not never looking at another man sexually at all. But long story short, very hygienic. When you hygienic and you very well clean cut, especially when you're dealing with the community, it makes the job. It just says something about it. It's kind of like when you make your bed. You know what I'm saying? And people see.
Wait. Hold up. Wait. Pause the conversation. Because this conversation got me uncomfortable. This got me uncomfortable. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold up. Hey, look. Even the chat. Even my chat is like, wait, what? Hold up. A nice clean cut. Nice clean cut. those are some very, very vivid details there, my man. It's like making your bed. It make the business go better. I don't give a fuck if the police officers show up. I'm lost. Why does it matter what the cop look like? So if he wasn't clean cut, you wouldn't have wanted to go back and get me a sexier officer. What is we talking about here? No, you're not clean cut. Go back and get me a sexier officer.
This is my personal opinion.
This is his personal opinion. And this is his personal opinion. Hey, David, if you're still watching, your baby daddy cheating on you. Him looking at them police officers. David, your baby daddy cheating on you. You need to be worrying about that police officer clapping his cheeks before you need to worry about finding out who I'm is. That's what you need to be worried about. He like a man. He like a man in uniform. He like the men in uniform. It's raining, man. I told the YPMCA. The YPMCA. He like them niggas that dress up with the mustache, the biker mustache, and the police officer outfit with the chaps out. He be in the blue horse. Oh, I got you. He like these. Look, I told you. He be in the bar. He be in the bar like that, and the police officer outfit with his chaps out in a Blue Oyster Bar. He like them Blue Oyster Bar men. David, you need to worry about him before you worry about me. That's all I'm saying.
About the first one that pulled up is the same thing I'm gonna say about this one that pulled up.
The same thing he's gonna say. So the first ones was nice, clean cut too. Oh shit, David, he got a thing for the Houston Police Department.
Fine officer, I ain't got shit bad to say about him. Great communication skills, no homo. I have to say, like I said, this is my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is my personal opinion. Ain't nobody got to agree with me, but I'm not never looking at no another man for sexual purposes at all. But, you know what I'm saying?
Just chilling. I just watched the clip. I'm
looking at another man sexually.
I know what movie you're talking about.
But long story short, very hygienic. When you hygienic and you very well clean cut, especially when you're dealing with the community, it makes the job. It just says something about it. It's kind of like when you make your bed. You know what I'm saying? And people see you made your bed. So like I said, this was I don't want to just say this. I hate saying in terms.
Okay. We're going to take a poll. When have you ever gave a fuck about winning your police officer? Put a 1 in the chat if you've never gave a fuck about what the police officer, what a police officer looks like. Put a 1 in the chat if you've never paid attention or gave a fuck about what a police officer look like. So boom. With that being said, why were you observing these men features so strongly? Like what? Why were you examining these men so much? You see it with hairline like his, he can't be serious. That's obviously how I hate cops regardless how they look. The YPMCA, right?
White man, because you got so many different.
He like a clean cut white man. I told y'all his preference is white men. He like white men. I said that months ago. He loved him some white men. But now we know what type of white men he like. He like them clean cut white men dressed in the officer outfit with the chaps out.
Well, clean cut, especially when you're dealing with the community, it makes the job. It just says something about it.
Nico, what's up?
When you make your bed, you know what I'm saying, and people see you made your bed. So, like I said, this was a. I don't want to just say this. I hate saying the term white man because you got so many different.
Right, Jaded. You supposed to be talking about your insurance claim in the robbery. How the fuck do you drift off into what the cop looked like? That make you bust the rounds, break your neck, huh? Bust the rounds, break your neck, huh? What? That's all we gonna say from here on out. Whenever they do some old breaking shit like that, pineapples. We can't get jiggy with this shit. Do you know you're fucking with? Pineapples. This is our shield from that shit. Pineapples. you gotta yell pineapples. We can't get jiggy with this shit. Do you know you're fucking with? You gotta yell when these niggas on that shit. Pineapples. Whoa. Pineapples. Pineapples. Where the white man's at? He said them zesty white men made the pain go away.
Kinds of white people, like you got so many kinds of black people. I actually feel like the term don't do a motherfucker no justice for their individuality. But long story short, as you say, a white man,
he wants the nightstick.
Man, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to ask his ass, is he related to them giants in the Middle East? But I ain't want to go too far. But I did want to ask him that. But long story.
Pineapples. We can't get jiggy with this shit. Do you know who you're fucking with? Here at Pinky's, he make nigga uncomfortable. Yeah. You ever get so uncomfortable in the conversation it make you go? Was he related to the giants in the Middle East? What? Let me get the fuck up out of here. The fuck you talking about? Giants in the middle. What? Get my jacket. Pineapples.
Be short because that shit is true. Like I said, genetics. Like I said, no disrespect to the American white man, but this shit, like I said, I know all.
You said, how did we get right? How did we get here?
That shit to go back to Nordics and all kind of shit. Like I said, that shit is for real. This shit is really on the game. So long story short, very well clean kept. You know what I mean? Very well clean kept.
Very well clean cut. Yeah, I mean. Pineapples. Pineapples. What is going on here?
Hold up. Very well kept, very clean, well shaven, good. Y'all laughing? I'm dead ass. White man pulled up. Beautiful conversation. You know what I'm saying? Gave him what I could. I trust they gonna do the job. And like I said, my main thing is this: just be safe, because
how is it? Hold on. You telling these men you got pistol whip? How the fuck was that? Pineapples. We can't get jiggy with this shit. Do you know you're fucking with? No, but. He said we had a beauty. You telling this man, but you giving a statement about getting robbed. What the fuck was beautiful about that? What the fuck was y'all talking about that made it a beautiful conversation?
Beautiful conversation.
You better be careful, little buddy.
I've never had a beautiful conversation with a cop a day in my goddamn life. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a beautiful conversation with a police officer about you getting robbed. What the fuck was y'all talking about? Heightened escort service. What the fuck was y'all talking about that made it a beautiful conversation?
You know what I'm saying? Gave him what I could. I trust they gonna do the job.
You gave him
like
what
I
you
said,
could.
my main thing is just be safe, because as I
wait, just yesterday they wasn't doing their job and they was giving you the runaround. Now y'all having beautiful conversations and you want them to be safe. And you care about the well. Let me get this straight. You said he was tall, fine, handsome, clean cut. That's what you noticed. He looked like one of those Middle Eastern giants. Y'all having beautiful conversations, and you worried about their well-being.
You better be careful, little buddy.
You set yourself up for this one, buddy.
As I stressed, you know, hold on, wait 1 second, y'all. Hold on.
Look, there he texting the officer right now.
I stress this, even in person, and y'all know I stress this regardless. So I don't say I'm playing favorites.
Make sure you're hitting that like button.
But long story short, you know what I'm saying? I don't never want nobody walking into no shit they getting into. And the main thing I wanted to stress to that officer is, if y'all do, or when y'all do go get this motherfucker or find him, you know what I'm saying? Make sure he's mentally stable, because ain't nobody got time to be sustaining no.
But now, see, you're saying, see, this is what I'm talking about. All right, let's put the jokes aside for a second. You just told us that you filed an insurance claim. If filing an insurance claim means that you know you're not getting your jewelry back, but yet you and in the same breath you're talking like the officers got all the evidence, they know they got their man, and you're gonna get your jewelry back. Which one are you double talking?
Damn injuries at all, let alone some shit that could fully, you know,
tall, white, and
your
handsome.
Ability to enjoy your life, whether you white, black, or whoever, because you're dealing with a motherfucker that's really crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said this to that gentleman.
You said cop had YP at hello.
Right,
make sure y'all hitting that like button.
I'm gonna say this shit again right now. I'm not a robber. You know what I'm saying? That's never been my thing. If I'm broke as hell, at maximum, I'ma sell some weed.
You said you robbed the old lady. It was either an old Indian lady or an old white lady. But you said you robbed the old lady.
Minimum, goddamn, I'ma walk into this. Excuse me. At minimum, I'ma sell some weed, and at maximum, nigga, I'll walk into a store and be like, "Listen, I'm hungry as fuck. And I ain't trying to commit no crime, nigga. Let me just take a loaf of bread in the water."
No, what you'll do is you'll lie about a lawsuit and paying for a lawyer, and then keep the money and use it to feed your lifestyle, and then lie to everybody and make it seem like that money came from you starting businesses and shit like that. That's what you do. We already know what you do when you broke. Why are you explaining that to us now?
And be gone. That shit might be $2, $3. Now, nigga, I ain't trying to come in here with no gun and rob you. I don't want no money. Because 9 times out of 10, if you stealing this, because you hungry. So I just feel like shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I be then walked in.
Will not be in currency, can't be used on this planet.
I don't know if every state do it, but I used to work at restaurants. That's a fact. But I used to work at restaurants. But restaurants is actually supposed to be saving the food that they're not using and giving it to the community. They're not supposed to be throwing that shit out. Like I said, I remember when I worked at Olive Garden, they used to make.
What do you mean they're not supposed to be throwing it out? They can do whatever. What are you talking about? They can give it to a shelter or something if they want, but they don't have to. It's not a law stating that all restaurants it should be. That would be a great idea. Almost 50 people in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. That would be a good idea, though. But no, see, this is the problem that we're having. This man is going around telling people he's a legit attorney, but don't know the fucking law.
Niggas pack that shit up. And if you don't, that's a whole extra job. So for people saying we need to create jobs, there's a job. That's something that the youth could do. Go to these restaurants during closing time and, package up all of the food that was never used in little individual containers and give them to the community or people of lower income.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Like I said, shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I don't eat meat, but I would love to get a free leftover meal from Red Lobster or some free crab legs. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a lot of shit we could be doing that actually we supposed to be doing. But
Wait. Did he just say he don't eat meat, but he would love to get a free meal of crab legs or lobster from Red Lobster? Sound like somebody hungry. But wait, that was a contradiction though. Why? You just said you don't eat meat, but then the same breath say you want some meat.
Story short, they say do a song with Rich the Kid. I wouldn't mind it. Rich the Kid got some songs I like. I like him in that famous Dex. They want to copy the wave. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This might sound crazy, but I really want to do a song with Andy Milonakis. But long story short, I said that to say this. Yeah, I don't want them even though, like, you know what I'm saying, I want my jury is my jury. I work hard for it. But at the end of the day, I want everybody to remember it's material. You feel me? I don't want nobody running up.
Nah, you want that money from the insurance.
Get your ass shot because somebody mentally unstable. And this is the point I'm trying to make. I've never robbed somebody like that. Like, I ain't no robbing. The little shit I did when I was young, it was accident shit. Like I said.
No, you did. Well, nigga, you lied. This is the problem that we having. So he's allowed to come on here every fucking day and lie his face off. But we can't say nothing about it. You just told us in your last live that you robbed an Asian lady. And it wasn't on an accident. You did it on purpose. What are you talking about?
Nigga, I've been in rock. Like I said, most of this shit I did as a kid, I didn't even have no clue this shit was finna go down until I did it, unless it was other shit. But long story short, like robberies and shit, like you might say.
You know what's crazy though, or contradictive about what he's saying? When he wants to sound like a gangster, he did every crime that he did on purpose. But when he wants sympathy, all of a sudden somebody pushed him into the crime, or the crime is never his fault. But when he wants to sound like a gangster, all the crimes he did, he knew what he was doing. You double talking.
How you accidentally rob somebody? Easy, because I'm somewhere at a location and somebody told me to get.
Yeah, I ain't seen him in years.
And then when I get there, it's some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, I ain't no goddamn robber. But if I was a robber, I ain't trying to do the most. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do the most. Like at maximum, you know what I'm saying? I probably, like I said, I gave this example. I'm gonna give it again. I don't fucking know. I'm just making it up. Let's say I'm poor and I'm robbing you and you got $100. Just give me 20. Yo, Andy Milonakis show was the truth.
What?
Andy Milonakis. They need to let me and Andy Milonakis do the damn Andy.
Wait, what? Hold on. Did he say if I'm robbing you got $100, just give me 20? I'm not giving you. No, what am I giving you, mama?
Maximum. You know what I'm saying? I probably, like I said, I gave this example. I'm gonna give it again. I don't fucking know. I'm just making it up. Let's say I'm poor and I'm robbing you and you got $100. Just give me 20.
What?
Yo, Andy Milonakis show was the truth. Andy Milonakis. They need to let me and Andy Milonakis do the damn Andy Milonakis show. But long story short,
Why? You're not funny.
If I'm robbing you and you got $100, just give me 20. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm robbing you because I'm hungry. If you stealing from somebody for any other reason than you hungry or you trying to feed your kids, I'ma just assume you a motherfucking hater. Yes, Andy Milonakis is that motherfucking nigga. I love Andy Milonakis. Listen, me and Andy Milonakis need to come fuck with me on my stream. And nigga, me and him could be like this. But long story short, I fuck with Andy Milonakis. But
You love Andy Milonakis, and you and him need to be like this. Pineapples. We can't get jiggy with this shit, nigga. You sounding gayer by the minute. Pineapples. The fuck is wrong with you?
story short, and he can rap, but they be hate, yo, niggas. Listen to me. I feel like this, right? And I'm black, but I win.
That's why he ain't got no fucking bars, because he was looking up to Andy Milonakis for bars.
Do it as a black man, so I can only imagine what it's like to really be white. But I feel like when white people be talented, niggas be trying to hide. The niggas be hating. Niggas be hating. Now if you trash, you trash. Like I said, Kurt Cocaine. I don't agree with Kurt Cocaine throwing me in the garbage for Jocelyn. You feel me? You don't throw your dog, you don't throw your brother in the garbage.
How he throw you in the garbage? He told the truth. He told the truth. You took the drugs willingly. You were bugging them about the drugs. Nobody was worried about the shrooms. You kept bugging them about the mushrooms. They told you not to take the mushrooms. You was eating them out the bag like a bag of chips. When they told you not to eat them like that, you told them, I know what I'm doing. I did shrooms in Chicago. You made a goddamn fool of yourself. Try to blame Jocelyn for it. And Kurt Cocaine told the truth. No, Jocelyn didn't give him shit. He was begging for it. How you gonna do? He didn't throw you under the bus. He told the truth. What was he supposed to lie for you? You was mad because he didn't lie for you? You was mad because he didn't lie for you? S-Pawn Chess, what's up?
For no pussy. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I was ever looking at one of them higher or lower than the other, but I don't understand how the fuck that happened. But
how you not understand it? You lied. He corrected it. I got to go on my channel. It's on his voice. His voice is on my channel.
Back to my story.
Him telling what happened that day.
If I'm robbing you, I ain't trying to go over.
Everybody that was there that had the same story.
Yup, I did see Donald Trump new interview, and we're gonna talk about it when I come back, because I agree. But long story short, if I'm robbing you, right? If I'm robbing you, let's say I'm robbing somebody and they with their woman. I'm not going, like at minimum, I'm gonna be like, ma'am, I really don't want to do this shit. But bitch, I'm robbing y'all because I'm starving, my kids is hungry. So bitch, you might got $1,000 in this purse. I'm not taking the whole 1,000. Bitch, just give me, I'm just only taking $200. You feel what I'm saying?
You're still robbing her. You're trying to justify robbing somebody. What the fuck are you talking about? You're still taking from someone. No matter how you slice it. What this guy is weird.
Like light tap. You ain't got to go ham, but I say to say this. The reason I stress that motherfucking law enforcement is important. I mean, is safe, or security is safe, because why the fuck would you gun butt me and bust my shit open if I'm willingly giving you what you robbing me for? Why the fuck would you do that? You know what I'm saying? So that right there would make me think either you just was malicious in your intent, or nigga, you not mentally stable. And like I said, at the end of the day, yes, I want my jewelry. I work hard for my shit. Yes, but I want people to be safe. I don't want nobody running
Savage,
into no goddamn
KC, peace and welcome.
You know, running into nobody's house and you get shot and you paralyzed, or you feel me? Because now predicated upon.
Yo, you heard it here first. Hold on. We put on the mic yesterday. I meant the Kobe yesterday, so we got to put on the LeBron today. You got to put on a LeBron today. I called this shit. And you're going to hear it first. I'm telling you, this is coming. He's going to talk. He's going to claim he survived assassination attempt again. I guarantee you. I told you he's going to commit insurance fraud. He's going to claim that he survived assassination attempt. I guarantee you, if you don't do it on this live, he's going to do it later on. I guarantee you. You heard it here first. Shema, peace and welcome. He talking about how sexy his police officers showed up. The police officers that showed up look so far.
What the fuck happened in there affects your life. So now, nigga, if you shot and you paralyzed, who the fuck gonna take? If I'm robbed and I'm telling somebody don't shoot me because I got kids, I don't want no cop or nobody, whoever. I'm just saying law enforcement. I don't want no law enforcement running into nobody's house, and I don't give and I don't want them to see I got the same concern for their family the way I got about mine. So like I said, goddamn, I don't know. Yeah, they say because they knew me, they was trying to ruin my face, trying to get me. Whatever it is, I just feel
look
like
at his followers got his followers be adding into the conspiracy.
This is why I do not live around.
His followers be feeding into his conspiracies too. Oh, they were jealous, so they try to mess up your face. They be feeding him this shit too. Now I see where he be coming up with this goofy shit.
Niggas. This is why I do not live around niggas. I'm telling you right now.
You live around niggas right now.
Every single last dollar that I got, it keep me in the suburbs and up. And this is why I do not live around niggas, man. Because niggas don't know how to just live life. Because you could be poor and have fun.
What?
Like I said, nigga, Skinner is my man. That's probably my only one of my, if not the only one of my only real friends I would think I had in my life. At least I would like to think. But I say to say this, nigga, out of all the times we done been broke, facts, out of all the times we ain't had no money, we ain't never had an argument or a fight. You could be poor and still be happy. Like, you could be poor and still have.
Of course, you're not going to argue or fight with the man who trained you to fight. Of course, you ain't going to argue and fight with that nigga. What are you talking about?
Have fun. Like, I don't need $1 million to have fun. Just give me something that play music. Give me a little bit of, I ain't used to smoke, but now give me a little bit of reefer, some wine. The baddest bitch in the area that I'm at, or at least one of them, get my nigga one, and we have a ball. I have a ball. I don't need a lot of shit to have. I don't need no damn yacht or no damn jet to have fun. It'd be nice, but
we are now, how long? 10 minutes into the video, right? 10 minutes. What the fuck has he said about when? What are we talking about? Nothing he's saying has anything to do with explaining what's going on with the insurance, him filing the insurance. He said he filed the insurance, but other than that, he's only been talking about what the police officers look like and justifying the difference between a good robbery and a bad robbery and how to rob somebody. What the fuck are we talking about here, bro?
Shit. I don't need all of that. So I feel like I don't understand why the fuck. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why the fuck niggas is down there. Like I said, nigga, I done been in Skinner house. He done been in mine. Nigga, we ain't never had a fight. Nigga, broke. It's been times I've been broke. He been broke. You feel me? I had some plans. I got some plans for me. I got some plans for as long as I could get through with the plan. But long story short, me and Brittany ain't never. I ain't saying Brittany broke. I'm just saying, nigga, I know I've been broke before. So I ain't saying was it
you broke now,
but I know I done came around broke or down plenty of times. I ain't got no shame in my game.
You broke now. And yes, you do have shame in your game because you broke now and you still claiming that you're a billionaire and trillionaire. What are you talking about? You broke now. You're broke right now. Literally, you broke. brokety broke. And you still claiming that you're a billionaire and a trillionaire. You have shame in your game.
But long story short, I ain't never had a fight with nobody. I ain't never argued with nobody. I ain't never goddamn had no problems of anybody I ever came around when I was broke. Except for when I get around niggas.
You broke now.
I've been moved away from them. You can't listen. You cannot.
Okay, so you said you never had problems with nobody when you was broke except for niggas, right? You right. You broke now, and some niggas robbed you. That explains it. Every time you broke, niggas fuck with you, right? So what happened? What happened this time? You telling on yourself, jackass. You said every time I'm broke, it's niggas. You right. Because you broke now. This is what he just said.
But long story short, I ain't never had a fight with nobody. I ain't never argued with nobody. I ain't never goddamn had no problems of anybody I ever came around when I was broke. Except for when I get around niggas, what they say? I've been moved away from them. You can't listen. You cannot live around niggas, dog.
I live fine around them.
You cannot live around niggas, dog. And motherfuckers, are you saying that you the leader of the black community? Man, you cannot live around no Negroes. You cannot live around no niggas.
No, that's not why we saying that. That's not why we saying that. You're not the leader of the black community. We don't say that. We say you're not the leader of the black community because you're not the leader of the black community. That's why we say it.
Oh, you cannot do that because niggas don't know how to just be happy. Everybody ain't rich, everybody ain't poor, but you ain't gotta be miserable and be trying to fuck somebody's shit up. That's a fact. Listen, you could put me, like I said, I done lived in the projects. I can name every single projects I ever lived in. I can name every single jail I ever lived in. You can't go find one person, male or female, that ever say I robbed them or sexually assaulted them.
You're right about the first part, but the second part, I can find two people. Golden Booty and your first assistant. That's two people that said you sexually assaulted them. So yeah. And you just told us yourself that you robbed an old Indian lady. Yeah, you don't remember Golden Booty said he forced himself on her and his assistant? That's why his first assistant left.
Ever say I robbed them?
You said you robbed it was either an old Asian lady or an old Indian lady.
Or sexually assaulted them.
Golden Booty said you sexually assaulted you forced yourself on her.
You can't go
and your assistant.
One. You know how many bad bitches I done seen? Like I said, no disrespect. I know the white man don't want me having one. For historical reasons and genetic reasons, whether y'all agree. You got some motherfuckers out here that want to keep their race pure. I respect it. I know the science of it. I done had conversations with them. But that don't mean I ain't seen no bad white bitches in my life. I done seen some of the baddest white bitches you ain't never seen in your life. Some of them done worked in the jails I've been in. And as bad as they done been walking by, I ain't never tried to grab them. I ain't never tried to harass. To be honest,
what are we talking about? How did we get here?
Now you might say, nigga, I'm afraid to flirt with them.
How did we get here?
I be thinking in my mind, all it takes is for one of them to say, nigga, you, and nigga, they have, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, your ass would be, woo! Nigga, your legs would be flinging like a puppet. You ever fling a puppet and you see your legs would be flinging, nigga, they'll be flinging your ass, nigga, they.
She told you beating around the bush. He beating around the bush. This is fucking clickbait. You have yet to explain anything that's going on. You just beating around the bush. Would you ain't feel like lying today? You couldn't think of no more lies.
You hit one of them female COs, and you hit one of them female officers, or she say you sexually harassing her, nigga, your shit'll be, bitch. They'll be ragdolling your ass through there. So, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I done seen some bad bitches that was from another race. I ain't never said shit to them. I just let the shit run through my mind. No disrespect. This is why I be afraid. Like I said, nigga, black women been abusing the shit out of me. So I can only imagine what the fuck happened if somebody that's not black would have lied on me. But I said to say this. Out of all of the bad bitches I done seen from every race, poor, rich, middle class, why I ain't never had a fight with them? Why out of all the white people I've been around all my life, why we ain't never had a brawl outside of a ring where we both agreed to get in there?
One, you claimed you never dated a white person, so of course you're not going to have no fights with people you're not dating. You've been around black people your whole life, allegedly. You was in the hood. So which is it? Were you around white folks or were you in the hood? We know you wasn't in the hood. But your math ain't mathing. Were you killing niggas and you got 50 bodies? Or were you around the white folks?
Why we ain't never had a brawl? We ain't never had a nothing.
Here we go.
But as soon as I get around niggas, my head bust open.
You ever notice whenever he get mad at black folks, he go to this shit. He go to praising white folks and shitting on niggas. He go to, oh, I ain't never have a problem with the white man. I love the white man. I got a problem with niggas every time I'm with niggas. Can't be around niggas. Oh, Mr. White Man, your balls look heavy. Let me help you carry across the street. Can't be around those niggas. Come on, bro. You's a nut.
I'm going to jail for shit I'm not doing. They doing it, blaming it on me. Niggas is talking shit.
Oh, he talking about me?
You know what they say don't let it fear you, be cautious.
He talking about me? He said niggas is talking shit. I'm the only, you got to be talking about me.
Niggas is talking shit.
Yeah, you got to be talking about me because he sent his baby daddy over here.
You know what they say don't let it fear you, be cautious. Nigga, I don't have no fear. Buddha say don't have no fear, but nigga, like I said, nigga, once you done got some of the goddamn.
Don't forget, that's what he said before he almost shot Jocelyn in the face. No fear.
Ass whoopings I didn't got. Nigga, I'm like I said, nigga, that's in my mind, that's what's on the other end of a violation. And like I said, I don't want to be fighting with the police. But I'm telling you, they say PTSD. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, nigga, if you get attacked by a pit bull when you grow up and you don't want to be around no pit bulls, is it cautiousness or is it PTSD? I don't know. But like I said, all I know, nigga, is if your ass, nigga, if you in the jail and one of them nurses say you doing something to him, nigga,
yeah, definitely in mind.
Especially the ones I've been
transcript.
Like
what's
I said,
up?
I hate to keep names, nigga. Like I said,
50 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Center or in Walden, back in the day, I don't know who the fuck in there now. I can't speak on for now. All I know is back in the day, the two baddest, and I hope I don't get in no trouble for this. Because I don't
50 people, only 35 likes.
White bitches I've ever seen in
Either
my
we
life
got 15 haters
or
15 people being lazy. Hit that like button.
Everybody know Fentac and Cole. All it took is for Fentac or Cole to come in there and say you.
Oh shit!
The two bad.
Oh shit! He done brought Miss Fentac back.
Or in Walden, back in the day, I don't know who the fuck in there now. I can't speak on for now. All I know is back in the day, The two baddest, and I hope I don't get in no trouble for this, because I don't mean no disrespect, but the two baddest white bitches I've ever seen in my life was Fentac and Cole. Everybody know Fentac and Cole. Everybody know Fentac and Cole. And nigga, all it took is for Fentac or Cole to come in there and...
You keep saying everybody. Who the fuck is everybody? Don't nobody know who these people are. You always talking about everybody know this person. Everybody knows who this person. Don't nobody know who your third grade teacher was, nigga? How the fuck we supposed to know who your third grade teacher was? You still in love with your third grade teacher, Miss Fentac. Get up from this. I get you. Get up from Miss Fentac. That's all I can remember. Get up from Miss Fentac.
Say you did it. And I ain't saying they lied on you, because they ain't never lied on me. I ain't never lied on them. But what I'm saying is, if you one of them niggas that be doing too much, nigga, you fucked around and said the wrong thing to one of them, nigga, your ass would be flipping. I'm telling you, your ass would be flipped. So, nigga, like I said, that shit stick with me. You know what I'm saying? That shit stick.
You gotta exaggerate everything.
Like I'm sexually harassing her. Especially if you a civilian too, but especially if you the damn police. Or you got police in your family. Because like I said, nigga, your ass would be, woo! I didn't see it. Like I said, I didn't see it. I didn't see niggas come in there being disrespectful. You know, some niggas like doing too much, nigga, your ass would be doing, nigga, they had your ass doing cartwheels, nigga, you would be getting slammed. Nigga, they come in there and say you grab one of their ass. They come in there and say you didn't touch them without their permission. Nigga, your ass, nigga, you would be, bitch. I don't want to see it. Like I said, I don't want to see what the fuck they gonna do. But I said, I just say this. Also, for the police that do their job, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them in no danger if we really dealing with a motherfucker that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because some people act crazy and they ain't crazy. And one thing that I was always told was don't never play crazy if you ain't crazy. So you got...
Pineapples. Pineapples. Nigga, you are crazier than a fish with titties. What is we talking about? This nigga is crazier than a fish with titties. We can't get jiggy with this shit. The boy that he claimed robbed him is just as crazy as he is. But both of y'all niggas is crazier than a fish with titties. The fuck you talking about?
Like I said, I don't know if the nigga or one of the three niggas that robbed me is really crazy. But I wouldn't want nobody to go in there and lose their life over my jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Even though it does put them in that line of fire with this job, but at the end of the day, there's alternative routes.
Bro, there's no way that the cops are going to arrest this guy. There's no way. He never admitted to robbing you. You can't prove that he was ever in your area. You can't prove that he did it. You can't prove that he did it. You still got the phone that you claim got his fingerprints in it in your motherfucking hand. You're texting off of it right now. The phone that you claim got some fingerprints on it. You're texting on it. You wouldn't have got that phone back. No time soon. That phone would have been evidence for the case. You would have never got that phone back. That phone would have been evidence. You texting off that phone right now. I'm not having nobody come up right now.
Push come to shove, insurance will handle it. If that wasn't gonna work, either I was gonna work for it and get it again, or nigga, somebody will feel bad for me and nigga donate. Other than that, it ain't worth losing. You know what I'm saying? I want, like I said, white or black, nigga, go.
Did he just say what I think he just said? Did this nigga just outright? Hold up.
but I wouldn't want nobody to go in there and lose their life over my jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Even though it does put them in that line of fire with this job, but at the end of the day, there's alternative routes. Push come to shove, insurance will handle it. If that wasn't gonna work, either I was gonna work for it and get it again, or nigga, somebody will feel bad for me and nigga donate.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
He says somebody. Did the nigga just tell on himself? Did the nigga just tell us what the fuck he just did? I hit the wrong clip too. This the clip I meant to hit.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Did the nigga just tell on himself? Okay, well then don't come over here then. Like, what do you this is why I didn't let your goofy ass up, because I knew you was gonna say some old dumb shit, because I don't want to let you up. You want to judge you now all of a sudden I'm hating too hard. Come on, bro. Because I don't want to let you up. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are you taking? Because I don't want to let you up. Come on, bro. You see how goofy y'all niggas is?
Like I said, white or black, nigga, go ahead and grade the
The nigga just told on himself.
Don't never play crazy if you ain't crazy. So you got, like I said, I don't know if the nigga or one of the three niggas that robbed me is really crazy, but I wouldn't want nobody to go in there and lose their life over my jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Even though it does put them in that line of fire with this job, but at the end of the day, there's alternative routes. Push come to shove, insurance will handle it. If that wasn't gonna work, either I was gonna work for it and get it again, or nigga, somebody will feel bad for me and nigga donate. Other than that, it ain't worth losing. You know what I'm saying? I want, like I said, white or black.
He said there's alternative routes. I can go work for it, or somebody will feel bad and donate.
Oh my God. Oh hell no.
He literally just told us, so he's aware that he can do that. He just told us that I'm aware that all I have to do is come up with some pity shit and people will donate. Who's to say that's not what he's doing right now? He did it before with the YouTube lawsuit. Matter of fact, he did it with Sandra Bland. He did it with the SOS. He did it with the lawsuit. So who's to say that this man ain't doing it right now? That nigga just told on himself. I need to change the title of this. I don't even think we're gonna get to this. I think we're gonna stick to this today. I think I want to stick to this.
Nigga, go.
Just because we got two niggas on here talking about I'm hating so hard, I'm gonna keep hating. Just since y'all think I'm such a hater, okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Go ahead and raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and fuck your bitch and be with your family, nigga, and turn up, nigga. It's only material. It's only material. But outside of that, like I said, everything's being handled. White man pulled up smooth.
If it's only material, then why do you brag about it so much? The day before, you was bragging about the shit. Like you was hype. You was bragging. You was on side net talking about every platform you went on. Had every goddamn chain jewelry on. I'm doing this because this my young Pharaoh. This is my young Pharaoh and Hassan Campbell. I'm gonna get dressed like I'm going to the club just to sit in front of a computer. Yeah, I'm sticking to this. I'm gonna get dressed like I'm going to the club just to sit in the front of the computer, and then I'm gonna cap about my championship ring that I won with LeBron.
To handle it. If that wasn't gonna work, either I was gonna work for it and get it again, or nigga somebody will feel bad for me and nigga donate. Other than that, it ain't worth losing. You know what I'm saying? I want, like I said,
I'm gonna play that back a couple times.
At the end of the day, there's alternative routes. Push come to shove, insurance to handle it. If that wasn't gonna work, either I was gonna work for it and get it again, or nigga somebody will feel bad for me and nigga donate.
He just told his whole plan. He said, insurance will handle it. I'll work for it again, or somebody will feel bad and donate. He had to throw the I'll work for it again to make it sound legit. Yo, can you put some of them pizza Jones on? I got the munchies like a motherfucker right now. My brother keep going in my snack closet. Oh, you eating all my gushers? Yeah, all gushers. Go ahead. I ain't even eating none. But can you put some of the Jones on? I forgot. He made me forget what the hell I was saying.
Other than that,
he put the I'm gonna work for it in the middle of it to make it sound legit. But his two main routes was the insurance but the insurance don't you can disqualify the insurance. Because we already know the jury is fake. I've never heard of insured fake jury. I've never heard of that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You never know nowadays. I've never heard of fake jury being insured. So that X that out. Him working for it never happens. X that out. Somebody feel bad for me, they'll donate. Young scammer.
If that wasn't gonna work, either I was gonna work for it and get it again, or nigga somebody will feel bad for me and nigga donate. Other than that, it ain't worth losing. You know what I'm saying? I want, like I said, white or black, nigga, go ahead and raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and fuck your bitch and be with your family, nigga, and turn up, nigga. It's only material. It's only material. But outside of that, like I said, everything's being handled. White man pulled up smooth, represented right. I don't know if he regular hairstyle, I don't know, but represented.
White man pulled up smooth, clean cut. He was tall, looked like one of the Middle Eastern giants. Oh man. YPMCA, right? White man pulled up smooth. Pineapples, nigga, pineapples. We told you pineapples 30 minutes ago, and you keep talking about how smooth and clean cut and tall and handsome this police officer is. Pineapples, nigga. We can't get jiggy with this shit. We can't. Do you know you're fucking weak? Nigga want to close his shit, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? Guard! Guard! Guard!
To make a mess. Ever seen you act like this? Big fella, I don't got all day. Bring that ass this way. I just came to do my time. You can do your time getting hit from behind with it in your spine. Do that ass. Come get this entanglement. Okay, first. Okay.
He said, "Out and tutti fruity on Rudy." Pineapples. Out and tutti fruity on Rudy. Woo!
Properly. Great communication skills. I don't got a goddamn problem with the way he handled the situation. And the shit gonna get handled however the fuck it get handled in a timely manner. I'ma just try it.
Oh, he gonna handle you in a timely manner? Okay.
Exactly. Like I said, I don't want nobody, because I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to look at your kids or look at your wife and be like, well, the person you love or the person that is taking care of you is permanently fucked up because of a mission I sent them on or something I told them to do. So shit, you know what I'm saying? I let everybody know out the gate, like, if the shit ain't worth it, it ain't worth it. If we got to get it back another way, maybe sometimes you do, because you could buy another chain. You can't buy another damn arm or a leg. You know what I'm saying? Buddhism.
He seemed really concerned for the well-being of these police officers. He's really concerned. He's more concerned about the police officers than he is concerned about getting his chains back. That's odd. Very strikingly odd. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's strikingly odd that you're more concerned about the well-being of the police officer than you are the actually getting your chain back. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Appreciate it. If anybody else want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is going along the screen at the bottom. Appreciate you, Jenny.
Say do not be attached to physical capacities, but also do not be careless and reckless. If I gotta live life with one arm, I got to. But if I ain't got to, I ain't gonna put myself in a position where I got to. You know what I'm saying? So shit, yeah, that's a fact. So like shit, nigga. If I gotta work,
you said Richard Simmons was a black man with dreads and strats and bend and work.
And throw me a alley-oop or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean, or whatever. That's what the fuck it is. But I mean, if that's the alternative route to somebody going in there and getting shot or getting fucked up over something we can make again. He's
really concerned about these police officers getting shot.
We can't make another goddamn officer. You can't make another man. Once your ass is dead, you dead. Trust me, I know that. I've been shot enough time. I've been shot at enough time to know, nigga, I'd be lucky I'd be merciful if a nigga knocked me the fuck out, because I know I could wake back up and get up. Your ass get shot, nigga, you might not be able to get back up. Trust me, I done been down, shot, bleeding. So, exactly. So, like I said, I want to see everybody safe.
Right.
I don't want to see nobody else.
Right. Hit the cash app. $5, $2, $1, anything.
Everybody chilling. And for the motherfuckers who absolutely can't and won't sit,
it's all going towards the channel.
As sure enough, I got some more footage of niggas wilding in the streets. Like I said, nigga, they start bombing and shooting y'all ass up.
Everything I love, peace and welcome.
I ain't gonna say shit. Like
Jaded, you don't remember he went to go get that bullet? He went to go get surgery and got that bullet out of him. You don't remember he was walking around with a bullet in him for a couple years, and he went to the hospital to get it taken out. You see I'm adding quotations. He even videotaped it too.
In the street, nigga, because you don't want to calm down. I'm calming it down, but I'm gonna say that to say. I say all of that to say this. I don't want no problems with nobody. I just talk my shit. It's entertaining. This shit is entertaining. I'm talking my shit, but nigga, don't try me. Second of all, like I said, this is no disrespect to black administrations. This is why I don't go up in no black administration.
What do black administrations got to do with it?
I ain't never been up in no Spanish administration. I ain't going in there either.
What does black administrations and Spanish administrations got to do with you getting robbed on the street? How'd you make that connection? All jokes aside, how did we get here? How did you getting robbed got to do with you going to black and white and Spanish establishment? See, now you're just being racist for no reason. You're taking one thing and equating it to another that has nothing to do with it. Just like a couple niggas robbed you, allegedly, now you're blaming the whole entire black community for it. Just like you're doing that's kind of the same thing. You'll take one thing and blame the whole group for it, even if it ain't got nothing to do with it. What do black establishments, professional places, places of business have to do with you getting robbed, allegedly robbed on the street? Nothing.
Black administration. And no disrespect, I ain't never been up in no Spanish administration. I ain't going in there either. I bounce between the Asian and the Caucasian administration. If I don't see an Asian man or a white man,
white
bitch,
supremacist.
I'm not going in the room. I'm not never going in the room.
And now you're being racist.
I'm going to just keep it a buck. Y'all laughing. Y'all think I'm playing. I swear to God. If I don't see, they say Spanish and black is the same. I don't know if Spanish people wilding up in their administration. Because I ain't never been in it. So I ain't got nothing to say. But I know niggas is wilding up in the minute. Man, bitch. What? Like I said, I don't believe in public school. But if my kids have to go to public school, they going to a white administration. You feel me?
Them kids going to whatever school Golden Booty send them to. How you keep talking about where your kids are going and you don't have them? I'm lost. I'm not trying to like I don't want to keep bringing his kids into the like talking about him, but he keeps like saying like my kids are going to a white school and like taunting it like trying to taunt us with his kids like my kids ain't gonna be around black kids, but you're not around your kids. You're going to court right now because you can't see them. How I'm lost. You can't follow this nigga conversation.
I'm a homeschool mind, but like I said, if I ain't have them out, nigga, they right. You best believe they in the white.
How you gonna homeschool your kids? You ain't finished school.
Like I said, if I don't see an Asian or a white, if I don't see an Asian or a Caucasian or maybe an Arab, nigga, I ain't going in that motherfucker. I ain't going up in that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I ain't going up in the motherfucker.
This is racist.
Call me what you want, Uncle Ruckus, coon. Bitch, I ain't going in it. If I don't see a white man in the room or an Asian man in the room, bitch, I'm not going in the motherfucking room. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. So like I said, man, y'all, I ain't telling nobody how to run their shit. But all I know is, nigga, I know how I'm running.
So now you saying like you refuse to be in a room with black people, period. Now, like you will not be in a room with black people. You won't even be in the same room with them. So how you gonna go around and do your lectures? Because it ain't white folks that come to support you. That's you're gonna have a hard time making money on your lectures. If you ain't going to, it was black. I ain't seen no white. When in them videos of him doing them lectures, I ain't seen not one white person or Asian person in the room. So when you start doing your lectures again, you're not going to go in the room because it ain't going to be no Asian or white folks there. This is racist.
My shit. The Caucasians and the Asians, nigga,
you ain't never gonna make no more money.
We do it. Period. We running this shit the way we do it. Like I said, I'm not going up in no nigga administration.
I know white folks and Asians is talking about like we. Why does he keep saying we? I know the Asians and the white folks is like who? Hey, Ling Long, who this nigga? Ling Long, come here. Come look at this funny nigga. Ling Long, come here. Come look at funny nigga.
Look at that, baby. Say this. I'm glad you.
Ling Ling.
I'm glad you feel me.
Bring your finance here. Come look at funny nigga.
I'm glad you feel me. I'm glad you feel me.
So you barely seen black people as lectures. Yeah, ain't gonna be nobody there now.
I don't give a fuck. And like I said, it's corrupt as y'all think the U.S. government may be, or y'all think this shit is. You ain't been up in no countries up in Africa, nigga. They don't give a fuck.
He said as corrupt as y'all Like he ain't the one that had a whole just was on Sinetta with a whole fucking stack of packets this high on the desk next to him, talking about all the corruption he exposed and he caught Hillary Clinton and Obama and Nancy Pelosi and all these other names. He caught all them, and he did all this, that, and the third. But now is us? What? She said, as much as y'all like to think the government, no, you the one who had the conspiracies, not us. We wasn't claiming that we caught Hillary Clinton. We didn't get kicked out of CPAC for conspiracies. We didn't get our channel taken for conspiracies.
This shit over here is a light tap. This shit over here is a light tap. Nigga, you be done went to motherfucking night. Nigga, you be done went to, like I said, it ain't all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you got some countries up in Africa, nigga. Bitch, I wouldn't even drive through the motherfucker.
So now you shitting on Africa. Now you shitting on the motherland. This nigga crazy, yo.
Fuck. This shit over here is a light tap. This shit over here is a light tap. Nigga, you be done went to motherfucking night. Nigga, you be done went to, like I said, it ain't all of them. It ain't all of them. But you got some countries up in Africa, nigga. Bitch, I wouldn't even drive through the motherfucker. I wouldn't even fly in the airport of the motherfucker.
Wow.
I'm gonna just be honest. I wouldn't even fly in the airport out that motherfucker. Exactly. Like I said, niggas talk shit about.
So now you not only are you shitting on the black community, you shitting on Africa too. And I just realized something. Why would a trillionaire need people to feel bad for him and donate? Why would a millionaire need people to donate? If you millionaires do millionaires even show their cash app? How many millionaires you know their cash app?
About America all day. Bitch, if I'm gonna talk shit about any government, it's gonna be this one because I ain't going nowhere. So nigga, they gonna have to deal with me and I'm gonna have to deal with they ass. But long story short, nigga, you got countries in the world. You got countries in the world, nigga. Like I said, if I don't see no Asian or no Caucasian, nigga, I'm not coming in the administration. I ain't even hiring the motherfucker.
Wow.
I ain't even hiring you.
Wow.
I ain't even hiring you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not.
He's not hiring. He's saying he's not hiring nobody but Asian and white folks. But what are you hiring them for? Nigga, you need a job yourself. You're not hiring nobody. You need a job. How you hiring niggas and you the one who need a motherfucking job?
And you can say, Pharaoh, you discriminate. Oh, I discriminate. Oh, I definitely discriminate. Take me to court, then, nigga. Take me to court. Do whatever you got to do. And when we get in there, I'm gonna tell them exactly why I'm not hiring your black hat. I'm gonna tell you exactly why the fuck.
Yep, and you're going to lose that case. The world's smartest attorney, y'all. You go in there and tell them exactly why, and see how well that works for you. And you're going to lose everything. The little bit you got left.
Same reason everybody else don't want to. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Go in there and tell a judge that.
I ain't no scammer. I don't do no stealing. Like I said, I don't know how y'all feel about prostitution. To me, shit, as long as she 18 to fucking up, nigga, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. As long as it ain't no rape. Long as, like I said, I don't do.
Bro, we know you pay for pussy already. We already know that. We know you willing to do that.
I don't know how y'all feel about prostitution. To me, shit, as long as she 18 to fucking up, nigga, go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
All them figures, yup, they're gone.
Long as it ain't no goddamn rape. You 21 years old, bitch, you want to go ahead. Like I said.
That's what I was going to say. Do he still got them LLCs? Can you look that up? I've never even thought about looking anything like I said earlier. I don't go looking for the shit.
As long as it ain't no rape. But I don't do violence. All that violent shit, all that robbing.
What are you talking about?
Scamming, scheming, stealing, lying, gossiping.
You've been doing that.
Y'all stay the fuck over there with that.
You've been doing that your whole career.
Y'all stay the fuck over there with that, because I'm going to tell you exactly why the fuck I'm not hiring. Like I said, you could talk that shit if you want. Pharaoh don't want to give me no job. Bitch, I'm not never giving you a job. I wouldn't even give a motherfucker that remind me of you a job just because they remind me of you. And go ahead and get me wherever you got to go, because I'm going to tell them as soon as I get up in there. Like I said, it ain't no goddamn, like I said, it ain't everybody. It ain't all black people, just like it ain't all white people. But for the ones that it is, y'all know I point right at their ass. Also know I ain't lying. Also know I point right at his ass. I'm gonna let you know right now, nigga, this ain't one of them black people I could deal with. And despite the way the fuck I look, like I said,
he said, I was gonna say,
bitch, I don't come down from the suburbs. I don't come down from it.
You down from it now, nigga?
Down from the motherfucker no more. I ain't coming down from the.
What is he talking about, nigga? You're in the hood right now, nigga. You don't live in the suburbs. You don't live in the suburbs, bro. You don't live with the white man no more. You live around niggas. You're in the hood. You lost that house. You keep talking like you didn't lose that house and you're not in a fucking efficiency. How many efficiency apartments you know in good neighborhoods? Yeah, he in a whole Section 8 complex. What are you talking about?
Motherfucker, it's over. Y'all didn't ruin that shit. Y'all didn't abuse that shit the fuck away. Like I said, about 95% of the shit that I had planned, y'all could kiss my ass. I'm just going to do reality TV and be a baller and nigga get, like I said, you fuck around and see me on Jersey Shore. Or I talk to Abbott, see if Abbott want to do a Love and Hip Hop Katy, Texas. We could do a Love and Hip Hop Katy, Texas. We could do that. That's a fact. We could do a Love, yup. Call her ass right on you. We could do a Love and Hip Hop Katy, Texas. I'm down with a Love and Hip Hop Katy, Texas. Like I said, nigga, have me, like I said.
Young
I know
Section 8.
looking not to touch. Give me some bad bitches. Give me some bad white bitches up in there too. Do you, Skinner? Do you? I'm going to. We could do Love and Hip Hop Katy, Texas. Like I said, I already know who the fuck I want. I want to go on Jersey Shore, man. I go on Jersey Shore. Like I said, I ain't nigga. I go right on Jersey Shore.
Is Jersey? Does that show even exist anymore? I haven't seen that show in so long. Yeah, bro, you're not going to Hollywood. That's why you keep acting all feminine and gay. You letting them know that you ready. You ready to get them cheeks up for the fame? You ready to sell your soul? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm ready to go sell my soul. That's what it sounded like. That's what I was going to say. Like, didn't they cancel that show?
What they say, shit, man, niggas do be trifling. Like I said, nigga, I know how to mind my business. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, as long as you ain't trying to rob me, rape me, attack me, or be violent, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I know myself. I'm the type of nigga, we can play the game, nigga. Yell at me, curse at me, nigga. We having fun on the game.
I was going to say
the
same thing.
You over the game, nigga. You win, you win. Female, you win, you win. I ain't like that, nigga.
Right.
I like to have fun, nigga. And if like I said, some of y'all be mad when y'all lose to the white man, or some of y'all be mad when the white man is talented. I ain't like that. So I said that to say this. My shit is being handled. I'm running it up. I'm gonna be right back in the suburbs real soon.
He think he got like, I think I know what I said this before too. I think I said this before. He think like if he says this, like his auditions. He can bypass auditioning for Hollywood. This is his audition. He thinks somebody in Hollywood is going to hear this, and he's going to get a call one day and then be like, "Hey, Pharaoh, I saw your live stream. This is Jersey Shore. This is Power Rangers. We want to make you the first Egyptian Power Ranger." He thinks he's going to get that phone call one day. It's been a year now. Have you got that phone call yet? Because you've been saying this for a whole year. Have they called you?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
No. Right. You ready to join the Illuminati?
To be honest with y'all, I'm contemplating now. Should I say fuck this lease and just go ahead and move to Miami? I'm thinking about it. Because I don't got time for this shit. I'm thinking about it. But long story short, like I said,
bro,
nigga, I ain't.
Bro, you ain't got enough money to move to Miami. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the bullshit, bro. Let's just stop with the bullshit. If you had enough money, why would you have moved there instead of going to Miami first? Why would you move back to the hood instead of going straight to Miami? Oh, because you just did this scheme and got some donations. You got a couple of laws. Like 10 doors down say you got a couple of laws from scheming, from this little scheme that he just did. This little sympathy, you got some sympathy donations. Could that be it? That's what I'm saying. Miami, why you keep moving everywhere else but the place you claim you got 51 acres of land on? You keep talking about you leaving America and fuck America and the black folks over here, and you got 51 acres of land, but you keep talking about you moving everywhere but that place that you claim you got 51 acres of land at.
I ain't with it. Like I said, I ain't with it. I'm ready to go have fun with whoever this summer, nigga. Long as you a peaceful person, I don't give a fuck how loud you is. I don't give a fuck how fun you is. Long as you know how to control, that's all I want to know. Long as you know how to control your own alcohol content, know what I'm saying? You good. Like, I don't want nobody I got to carry. I don't want nobody that's sloppy drunk throwing up. So as long as you know how to conduct yourself as an adult, I don't mind who the fuck come around. Exactly. I don't mind who the fuck come around. But all that wild shit, all that wild, I ain't with all of that.
Don't you think you got robbed in Texas? They're going to rob your ass in Miami.
It's a real fucking emergency. All that unnecessary fighting, that unnecessary, all that shit, no. I ain't with all of that. But long story short, y'all know I'm on my weight gain journey. I lost 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? When I was drugged.
Stop.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Stop.
That's a fact.
First of all, you wasn't drugged. Second of all, you lost 30 pounds because you continued to keep getting high. That's why you lost 30 pounds. You continued to keep getting high. And we could tell that you were high. Everybody could tell when you were high. You can tell when you're high and when you're not.
But I ain't gonna lie though, it's a lower class lounge down here. I ain't gonna say the name of it, but I like that motherfucker. And some of y'all might think it's a little hood joint, but I fuck with it. I'm going in that motherfucker. But who the fuck wanna feel like when they come home, somebody gonna be waiting on them to rob them? Cause now when I come home, I gotta come home. I don't wanna have to do like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They said I should make a show. I'm making the show. I got a show. I mean, I'm about to create it. And Brittany is my videographer. Y'all already know Film by Britt is my people's. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, nobody got time for this shit. Nobody got time for this shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing but wasting people's lives and wasting people's money. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, just because you in the ghetto, that don't mean you gotta be violent. I lived in the ghetto.
See, now you just judging all black people for nothing.
All my life. I ain't get to the suburbs until I got out of jail and got me some money. And I ain't never been none of this shit. I ain't never been wilding on no innocent people. I ain't never been robbing on no innocent people. I ain't never been beating on no bitches. I ain't never robbed no bitches.
That whole sentence was a lie. You beat all your girlfriends up. Yogini, Golden Booty, Camille. All three of those women you beat up. You just admitted to, you said you robbed the old lady. So that whole sentence was a fucking lie. Because in your literally your last lie, talking to the cop, you said you robbed the old lady. Because I remember saying you're not going to be able to do no business with no Indians or no Asians. Because you didn't rob the old lady. Then he claimed he killed 50 people. What are you talking about, nigga? See, you want to be gangster one day, and then you wilding out and you was doing this and doing that. And then the next day when you want sympathy, you literally saying the opposite. Saying you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Nigga, what the fuck?
And this why y'all niggas can't have no fun, because y'all scare all the bitches off. Everybody know beefing.
Bro, you almost shot a girl in the face. That's why you really mad at Josh Netter, because you was trying to holler at you. You was really embarrassed. You was really embarrassed because you was trying to holler at Josh Netter, and you got high and acted a fool, almost shot her in the face. And when you came down off your high and realized what you did, you was embarrassed, and she ain't want to fuck with you no more. So you got butthurt and blamed her for it. But that's where I'm going to stop it at, y'all. We 2 hours in. I'm going to have to change the title of this. This is where I'm going to stop it at. Come back tomorrow and finish the rest. Or do another one, because he did one earlier. So we might look at that. And I don't gotta get to the Bullets Gotti joint. Y'all can go on my page, and I just put it up earlier, the video of me and Bullets Gotti. But I'm gonna get on out of here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, every live stream is y'all who make these lives lit. I'm gonna get on out of here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Oh, yeah, I said that already. What am I talking about? Hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all. You want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is going along the screen at the bottom. I'm getting on out of here. It's your boy, the one and only, Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You were just tuned in to Ma'at TV. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Until then.
You better be careful, little buddy.